increasingly more and more draconian measures that specifically target my ability to do what I'm doing, which is live streaming from where I am. Again, I can't tell you. I can't give specifics, or else I'll give something away. But let's just say there's several new quote-unquote rules that have no purpose whatsoever. They have no function. They serve no, there's a very loose justification for one of them. Very, very loose. But they're rules that they're applying to everybody because you can't discriminate, right? Even though they've tried to kick me out of here 3 or 4 times by arbitrarily applying the rules, making shit up. Like, there are people who get away with getting in fights. There are people who aren't even homeless staying in the shelter. People who are not even homeless who use it as like a fucking free hotel if they need somewhere to crash. It's a business. Anyway, and there are thousands and thousands of people on the streets, sleeping under bridges, getting murdered and dumped in the river in downtown Austin. Welcome to communism, guys. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do. Look around like a paranoid fucking psycho, like a fucking paranoid schizophrenic, just to connect to the internet and record myself live. You would think that what I was doing was manufacturing meth. Oh wait, the CIA makes money off of that. You would think that I was raping children. Oh wait, the CIA and FBI make money off of that. I guess you would think that I'm trying to tell the truth in a communist dictatorship. Yeah, that's more like it. So those are my two. Those are my two main things, and I have to put them on the screen in front of me because I'm not as retarded of a faggot, nigger, kike, Guido piece of shit as the CIA. I'm not as fucking stupid as they are. Because even with hundreds of them working overtime on a holiday, they can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. Because they're dumb fucking niggers. But I am kind of a dumb nigger. And I will forget. So the first thing, the very first thing that was the very I'm trying to figure out where the soft spot is. I'm monitoring my audio graphical user interface. If you were wondering, I can just show you actually. So, whenever I'm doing audio, I'm trying to figure out where the mic is picking up and where it's picking up the most and what it's picking up. I think it's a cartoid. Microphone pickups have depending on the type of microphone, but this is just a stupid laptop microphone. A really basic fucking piece of shit. It's like highly sensitive, but also highly directional. I guarantee you. Never mind. Okay. So, I want to do them in order. Because I think the first one is the most important. These gang stalker guys, they have to be wondering at some point they have to be wondering what the fuck am I supposed to, what is the reason for this? I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna walk up to each and every one of them and I'm gonna tell them. I already told Joel, and I know it's mulling around in his head. They're probably gonna take him off the case. Army guy, explosives or electrical specialist. Because they put him, there was a point at which I was soldering on one of my fucking mega fucking thing. I had to take 2 broken clippers and solder a rechargeable battery aspect into the motor aspect, and basically made a hybrid fucking clippers, because I can't just go out and buy new ones. So whenever there's like soldering or something going on, Joel told me, so there's 3 or 4 lies. And this, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say I'm going to list the things. And I'll just put it in a post. I love tagging these niggers too, because you can't fucking. So the first one was what? Because Ed thinks I'm a cop killer. That stupid idiot on the 5th yesterday. I'm just gonna call him idiot. Something about drugs. My Uncle George. What they got my Uncle George to go against me on was something about drugs as well. Because I was ordering modafinil. Having it delivered to his cabinet shop. And when I got arrested, they let me keep it. That's how illegal that was. I had some in my property, and I didn't fucking, like, it says prescription drug. It's a prescription stimulant. It's a mild prescription stimulant, and you can order it online. And somehow my uncle thought that I was doing something just wicked horrible that I guarantee is why is what they did to try to turn him against me, because he took money and became, I mean, he may not have known that they're trying to kill me, or he might have and just didn't care because he felt like he was betrayed. This is how they lie. This is what they do. They lie to people. It's the insanity of it is they wait for something creative, something that requires like human imagination. It requires, so let's say they wanted to entrap you, audience, viewer. Okay. If what they wanted to do was arrest you for drug trafficking, but you are not a drug trafficker, you are instead somebody who is an upstanding citizen, you don't do anything wrong, you wouldn't imagine doing anything illegal for the life of you, and you know you have a moral conscience, so you know the difference between right and wrong. What they would do is bait you into something like a mild, something that you know is wrong, but you don't think it's that wrong. And then they would tempt you into doing something like, I don't know, maybe you buy some pills from a friend. And then what they'll do is they'll use your sense of guilt, your like natural God-given sense of guilt, in what you imagine to be the bad thing. They roll with that. So if you come up with I didn't know that what I was doing was wrong, they'll like feed into that and make you think that you like caused someone to kill themselves, or like because you bought pills from somebody, that person was, I don't know, they fed it to somebody else and that person died or some shit. Like they use natural imagination to prompt you to come up with the thing that they want to emphasize is what you're guilty of. So like, for instance, my uncle, the fact of the matter is I was simply I learned about it by watching Joe Rogan. You can buy it on fucking Amazon. Okay. I was ordering a simple prescription drug without a prescription. It is not harmful at all. And I was having it delivered because I didn't have an address. I was having it delivered to my uncle's shop. William Joseph Prettyman, CIA faggot nigger who deserves to be shot in the head 20 times after he dies in Minecraft. So like watch his head explode and then jam the barrel down his esophagus and keep pulling the trigger. And get one of those shotguns that has an autoloader on it. So when you're done, that shotgun should be red hot and there should be nothing left to burn in Minecraft. And there are mods in Minecraft that use realistic guns. So I'm just saying, in Minecraft, William Joseph Prettyman deserves to be tortured to death multiple times, and then each piece of his body tortured in Minecraft. Okay, so that dumb fucking faggot persuaded my uncle to think that ordering this harmless drug online and having it delivered to his shop constituted some sort of serious crime that I put him at risk for. Again, it is inconceivable that I have to put away my computer when the guard walks past. Welcome to communist America. Faggots. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, that dumb fucking retard. Because in addition to, so working in a restaurant for 20 years is like taking like 12 masters and doctorates programs on human psychology. I worked in restaurants for 20 years. Imagine that. Everything from a dishwasher to, a grill cook, a line cook, a prep cook, server, host, manager, bartender, everything. Yesterday I told Joel that I found human remains on the property of William Joseph Prettyman of Lone Jack, Missouri. Sergeant William Joseph Prettyman, human remains. They fed me human remains. What Joel, when I told him that, what he said is, he said you're not a part of a, he was like, so you're not a part of a militia. What is a cop? is a cop? Ask yourself, what is a cop? Very important question. And then ask yourself, can a cop be a bad guy? So there's two questions. First is, I'm gonna try this a different way. Hold on, here comes another motherfucker. Fucking nigger just sat down in front of me. Sorry, he's black, he's a wigger. Is he in on it? He seems like a nice guy. I don't need to do a whole lot of talking. All I need to do is pull up pictures of cops. You really need to understand what I mean when I say a cop. And you need to understand that just because there's a different name does not mean. So let's say Chauvin here. Let's look up Chauvin's official title real quick. do this much longer. I'm just gonna show you the, so this was the inroad. I'm gonna post a screenshot of this on my Twitter. Actually, I'm gonna do it on Facebook as well. I'm gonna scroll. This is a legal document filed with the court. This was the reason my children were kidnapped. Okay. I'm gonna read it to you. This is Kara Gully's handwriting. He has used violent and threatening language against those who do not oppose transgenderism. If being a tranny is fine by you and teaching it to kids, I know enough to know who my enemy is in the coming conflict. And then she quotes, these are all Facebook quotes. Anyone who is simply okay with this deserves to have the contents of their skull disassembled with a point-blank buckshot and displayed on a public wall as art. That one was pretty poetic. I like that one. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a legal threat is looking at an individual within proximity of that individual, having the means to do what it is that you would say you are going to do. So if you are standing in front of me, I'll call you Bob. Hey, Bob. I've got a bit of a mouth, don't I, Bob? Guess what, Bob? Guess what, Bob? Anyone who is simply okay with this, anybody who's simply okay with teaching kids to be trannies, deserves to have their skull disassembled with a point-blank buckshot and displayed on a public wall as art. Like paint the ceiling. Okay, Bob. I did not, even Bob, if you're okay with that, even if you fit the criteria of the group that I just mentioned, Bob, I am not threatening you specifically. Bob, here is a legal threat, Bob. I have a shotgun in this scenario, okay? In this scenario, Bob, I am now holding a shotgun. Bob, if you are okay, Bob, with teaching kids to be trannies, then Bob, you, Bob, deserve to have your skull disassembled with a point-blank buckshot that I have loaded in my shotgun right now. That would be an example of a legal threat. Anything outside of that, somebody feeling threatened, is a fucking cowardly bitch. A cowardly bitch nigger. Do you understand? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, those are the differences between legal threats and non-legal threats. Know your rights. new. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows what's going on here. She doesn't know that she joined a commune of communist gangster retard faggots. Actually, most of the staff here, the vast majority of the staff, I would say over 90%, are totally cool, on the level, morally upright, good people. There's just a tiny fraction who are really into being fuckheads. Okay. She says, I do not oppose transgenderism. So she's saying that she felt threatened. She's saying that she felt personally threatened. Whatever. Okay. And then she goes on to use, quote, she quotes me again. My children are the most important thing in the world to me, and I will die defending their constitutional rights. She quoted me saying, I will die defending my children's constitutional rights, and use that as a leveraging for the District Court of Douglas County, Kansas, to kidnap my children. But here's the best part. You can read it if you want. I'm scrolling slowly. He is the one who posted the quote-unquote art of George Floyd being lynched. I have attached images of the quote-unquote art and the literature attached with it. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank God. Hold on. This is all evidence that I was persecuted for defending the First Amendment. Still. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, so there's the art. George Floyd's head looks pretty big in that one. Big head, George Floyd. Oh, dude, I forgot about that. How do I fucking scroll? This is guerrilla artwork. Can't really read it. It says this is guerrilla artwork posted by a local artist and resident of Lawrence, Kansas. The purpose is to prompt honest dialogue about the nationwide Black Lives Matter movement. Black Lives Matter is behaving like an authoritarian, anti-American lynch mob. The definition of a lynch mob is as follows: a crowd of people who kill or try to kill someone illegally as punishment. The murders of the following people were conducted by violent protesters in accordance to the aforementioned definition. And then I listed David Dorn. I can't read it. David McCat. David Dorian Murrell. I listed all the black people who were killed by Black Lives Matter. At that point, because of the protests, these are the black people that Black Lives Matter killed. I was mad. You should have been too. This is the best part. This is what got the CIA faggots. The fucking fat faggot motherfuckers in the CIA spooked. I said, if Black Lives Matter does not rescind its disreputable demands of illegitimate carnage upon the United States of America, and instead resort to civil, calm, rational, intelligent discourse, the consequences of their negligence will be legally binding. You have until November 3rd, whatever day it was election day. You have until November 3rd, 2020 to rectify and publicly, I can't remember what it said. I totally forgot about the note. The note was a big part of it because it was like construed as a terroristic threat, when in fact it was, if you don't knock this shit off, Trump's gonna get elected. Trump's gonna win the election. This basically, it was a roundabout way of saying, if you don't stop being faggots, then Trump's gonna win. And he did. Okay, I'm gonna post screenshots of these on both of my Facebook and my X account. And I hope you have a nice day. God bless America.